and better children to our parents. And may we give you the glory in all we do. And it is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Friends, direct your attention right above those roping shoots, the red, the white, and the blue banner, the flag of the United States of America. This is our flag. Old Glory. Flag that stands for freedom. Flag that stands for a lot of things that we may not understand and at times take for granted. But remember that freedom is not free, and freedom cannot protect itself. There have been those that have paid the ultimate price. They didn't know our names, but they sure thought an awful lot about our freedoms. To all of our veterans out there among us today, we want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. Anybody out there currently serving, we could not thank you enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's stand up tall and stand up proud with our hands on our hearts. And think about what it means to you to be an American. This is our Star-Spangled Banner. Well, thank you, everybody. That's how we like to kick it off. Let's go ahead and clear the arena out. We're going to bring the tractor in and drag it up. The text messages have gone out with your team numbers. We're going to get that list posted for you. Once I know where that is posted, I will let you know where that is. As we get everything set to go, folks, get ready. We'll clear it out and be ready to start. We will burn a couple before we get started. After the drag. Folks, stop by and get you something to eat and something to drink. Find your seats and be ready. We're happy to have Sean Belden here with us with Hamilton Big Country Ford, getting some things ready. We're going to have some giveaways throughout the day. Here at Tru Roping Productions, it's all about roping. It's all about families. It's about keeping everybody engaged. Ropers, let's clear the arena. We will be in 100 team rotations. Of course, that third rotation will have 52 in it. All that money's in the average. 1 to 100 will start rotation 1. We'll use 2 arenas. You'll get your first one here, second and third in arena 2. Ropers, be ready after the drag. We say thank you to Casey Messick and the whole crew here, the Citizens Bank of Clovis, Curry County Event Center, helping us with all the action and production, putting it all together. We appreciate their hospitality and hard work. All right, we'll get everything settled in. We got Norman here. Let's burn two. Let's burn two and take a look. Hey guys, real quick, let's check eye number 3, please. Eye number 3, your heel eye. We got a barrier clock up here, 0.186. Hey. We need to check eye 3 real quick, guys. Maybe change that battery out or line it up. We do welcome all of you coming out and hanging out with us here. We appreciate it. We got us a big day. We got 3 rotations, 100-team rotations in the first 2. It'll be 52 in that last rotation. We do want to say thank you to some great sponsors like Backwoods Apparel. They provide our T-shirts. We appreciate them and all they do. City of Clovis, Small Town Charm, and Big-Hearted People. Pro Roofing, protection you can trust, quality you can see. All right. Hold up just a second, guys. Hold up. Be sure to stop by the concession stand, get you something to eat and something to drink. We're going to be here for just a little while. 251 teams. 251 teams is all we're going to get them all day. We also want to say thank you to Tru Estates, where trust meets home, and LGT Construction, family-owned and legacy building. We appreciate them. A lot of great sponsors out here and about. We want to say thank you, though, Ropers, to all of you for coming and being a part of it and making it happen. We've got those King Ranch trucks right outside. Somebody will be driving away with one of them today. Tomorrow is that 10.5 handicap. Now, note that it is a 4-steer average. It is a 4-steer average tomorrow in that 10.5 handicap. Books are still open on it. It is capped at a 5 elite. It is capped at a 5 elite. Now, as we get everything lined out here, your barrier will be 9 foot. We're going to make sure that's right. Make sure we're good to go. Also tell your friends to go to TruRopingProductions.com, Clovis, New Mexico, on Facebook. They got lots of great information to watch today's event. X Factor's bringing you that live stream. Ropers, you can go to XF, F as in fun, xfrundelivery.com. All right, we show good up here, and you can download all your runs. Let's burn another one. We may burn 2 more. Let's just make sure everything's right. Give everybody a chance to get a look at it, and then we'll get on. Then we'll get on with it. Once we get started, it'll be Fernando Gan Ruiz, Connor Wright at 1. Here's a burn steer, 0.102, just right. Let's go one more, burn one more, and then let's get started. Norman, you good? All right. I'll talk 'em, you walk 'em. We're just one away. And we're good. Let's go now to Fernando Gondoriz and Connor Wright. It's going to be team number 1. In 2, Casey Martin, Michael Trujillo, Gaitan and Mascarenas at 3. Team Ropers. It's time to grit your teeth and pin your ears back. We're roping for a King Ranch and a whole lot of money. It's time to get down to business. It's showtime. Fernando and Connor number 1, Texas and New Mexico kick it off. Casey Martin and Michael Trujillo, team 2. You're going to be second out. 3, Gaitan and Mascarenas, get ready. Folks, we are live in Clovis, New Mexico. It is Tru Roping. Casey Martin and Michael Trujillo are going to be next. Going to be no time. Let's go to Casey Martin. We're going to go to Mississippi. Michael Trujillo, Portales, New Mexico. Here's Team 2. Josh Gaitan and Eric Mascarenas at 3. Elliot and Justin going to be 2 out at 4. You be thinking about it. We got ropers from all over coming to join us here. Mississippi, Texas, getting the Monday, $7.95. You guys go on outside. Remember, ropers, 2 arenas. You'll get your second and third right outside. Let's go now to Josh Gaitan. It'll be Josh Gaitan and Eric Mascarenas. To be followed by Elliot and Justin at 4. Then 5, Regensburg and May, be ready. Elliot, Frazier Lopez, Justin Price, Team 4, fill the boxes. Going to be no time. Here's Elliot and Justin. Los Lunas, New Mexico is your header. La Vida, Colorado for Justin Price. Guy that once lived here in New Mexico many moons ago. Travis Regensburg and Lath May, Team 5, you're going to be next. Oh, no, guys. There's going to be no time. Travis Regensburg and Lath May. Here's Travis Regensburg out of Las Vegas, New Mexico. Lath May, Portales, New Mexico. And also a guy you do not want to play pool against. He can call his shots. It's Travis and Lath. Brad Grable and Corey King at 6. Come on in, guys. You're going to be next out. Ropers, thank you for being ready. +5, that's looking pretty good right now, guys. 1448, it's looking pretty good right now. Brad Grable and Corey King. Let's go to team number 6. Lee Hammonds and Shank Edwards at 7. Lee Hammonds, Shank Edwards, number 7 next. Wow. Corey King, he said, I didn't come to make friends. They don't know me around here. 6 and 59. I got all the friends I need. 6 and 59. Goodness, boys. Lee and Shank, 7. You guys head outside. Go get your second and third. Here's Lee Hammond, Shank Edwards, Team 7. Zane Munoz, Troy McDonald at 8. Going to be next out. That truck's going to be given away today. They're going to be here clean, but a barrier 13 and 48, and it's dripping with leather. I hope you went and took a look at it. 1348. Zane Munoz and Troy McDonald, number 8. Number 9, Matt Collier and Guy Miller, Team 10, Rogers and Eddie. And it's not very many opportunities for a 12-5 roping to rope for such a prize. Going to be no time. Matt Collier, happy Texas. Guy Miller. Here's Team 9. Rylan Rogers and Reno Eddie at 10. Michael Bell and J.C. Archuleta. Going to be 2 out at 11. 12 and 13, be ready. Be sure to stop by and visit all of our great vendors that we got up top. We want to say thank you to our vendors for coming out. Go do you some shopping while you're here at Tru Roping Productions. Tell those vendors thank you. Rylan Rogers, Reno Eddie, fill the boxes at 10, please. It's a good day to have a good day. 787. We're looking good, Guy Miller. We got our tie on. It's going to be here, Rylan and Reno, Team 10. They'll be followed by 11, Bell and Archuleta. Taylor and Gonzalez at 12. Going to be 2 out. Be getting ready. Again, your second and third are outside. Michael Bell, J.C. Archuleta at 11. Going to be next. Set that bottom strand down. 8 and 14. Get the money. 8 and 14. Michael Bell and J.C. Archuleta, Team 11. Then Caroline and Darian at 12. 13, Boyd and Powell. Caroline and Darian at 12 next out. It's going to be no time. It's going to Caroline Taylor. Darian Gonzalez is going to be Team 12. Be followed by Bobby Boyd and Hayden Powell at 13. Rhett Coors and Tracy Glover at 14. 15 and 16, be ready. Oh, no. There ain't going to be no time. Here's Bobby and Hayden, 13. Rhett Coors, Tracy Glover, 14. Wolven and Grass at 15. Be ready. Rhett Coors, Tracy Glover at 14 next. Oh, problems. That's 3 in a row, ropers. Rhett Coors, Tracy Glover. Let's keep it together here. Let's get it. Mike Wolven and Chip Grass at 15. Here's Colorado and Texas roping for us. It's Rhett Coors and Tracy Glover. Tracy got it. Going to be 773. Let's go now to Mike Wolven and Chip Grass. Here's 15. Mississippi on the front side, Mike Wolven. There's a band that gets their money all the time that way. Making the trip down here to New Mexico, teamed up with Chip Grass out of Amarillo, Texas. All the partnerships that Team Roping creates, 7 and 64, boys, and that's their game right there. You guys do that 3 more times, we'll be going big time. Here's Jonathan and Sal, 16. Northcutt and Trujillo, 17. 18, Huddleston and Woolman, 19 and 20. Chris Northcutt, Anthony Trujillo next. Oh, no. We cuss the dark, but we shoot out the lights. Boys, it's going to be no time. Let's go now to Chris Northcutt and Anthony Trujillo, number 17. 18's Kevin Huddleston and T. Woolman. 19, Dustin Cisneros and Waylon Buskirk. 20 and 21, be getting ready. Kevin Huddleston, Memphis, Texas. T. Woolman, Bluffdale, number 18, going to be next out. Yeah, a little salt and pepper. They're going to be your 8 and 62. 862. Let's go down to Kevin and T, number 18. Then 19, Cisneros and Buskirk. We're going to take the top 30 back on 3 head to that short round. The top 30 will all be showcased here in the Curry County Event Center. Dustin Cisneros and Waylon Buskirk, number 19, next to go. They are +5, 1303. 1303. Dustin Cisneros, let's go to Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Shannon, Mississippi, it's Waylon Buskirk at 19. Then 20, Ashton Prats and Pedro Maestas. 21, Johnson and Satterfield to be getting ready. Yeah, set it down, 7 and 56, 756. Ashton Prats, of course, with the Women's Rodeo Championships, one of your world champs, crowned there in Fort Worth, did it at Arlington. Pedro on the backside, going to be 8 and 67. That's La Mesa and Tomei, New Mexico. Travis Johnson, Jody Satterfield. Let's go to 21. They'll be followed by 22, Avery Gonzalez and Calvin Taylor. 23, Matthew Gutierrez and Charles Tenorio Jr. Avery Gonzalez, Calvin Taylor, number 22, you're next. Smooth, 6 and 86. Avery Gonzalez, Calvin Taylor, number 22. When the arena's clear, you'll be followed by 23, Matthew Gutierrez and Charles Tenorio Jr. 24, Jackson Morris and Jade Morris. Begin ready. Thank you to our friends at C&J Traders. If you need a horse trailer, stock trailer, or just a trailer, just to have a trailer, it's C&J Traders where you get your trailers. Gutierrez and Tenorio Jr. going to be next out. Going to be no time. Let's go to Matthew Gutierrez. Back in May there in Hobbs, New Mexico at Corral Arena, this guy was so close to having one of those King Ranch trucks. Matthew Gutierrez on the front side out of Estancia. He came to get his truck. Charles Tenorio Jr. It's been a minute since I've seen this guy. Los Lunas, New Mexico. There's going to be no time. Jackson and Jade Morris, Millshoe, Texas. There's them Morris boys. They get the job done right here. 24. They're right close to the house. I'd like to take that King Ranch, take turns driving up and down Old Main Street. Morris and Simon at 25 with the windows rolled down so everybody can see them. Here comes Jackson and Jaden. Air conditioner on. They're going to be here smooth, 8 and 15. 8 and 15. Let's go to Jansen Morris and Wesley Simon. Here's 25. Here's Jansen and Wesley, 25. Boys and Ryder, 26 to follow. Healer's coming across when the time's right. Here's Morris and Salmon. Briley and Connor, 26 next. +5, going to be 12 and 10. Briley boys, Connor Wright at 26. Cervantes and Palielo at 27. 28, Martin and Wimberley. You're going to be 2 out. 9 and 30, be ready. Junior and Bruno, number 27 next. Going to be no time. Let's go to Junior and Bruno. Here's 27. They'll be followed by 28, Casey Martin and Cooper Wimberley. Holden and Black, you're going to be 2 out at 29, then 30. 31 and 2. Get ready to go. We'll go down to 100, and then we'll drag ropers. Books are open on that 10-5 handicap. It is a forced-year average. That'll happen tomorrow. This is the only roping we're having today. We're going to pay out a whole lot of money and give some cool prizes away. They're going to be 7 and 64. 7-6-4. Casey Martin, Cooper Wimberley, 28, then 29, Holden and Black, 30, Brooke Wilson and Trey Nallen, 31-2, get ready. Russell Holden and Dylan Black at 29 next. Here's Casey Martin, Mississippi, Cooper Wimberley, Moriarty, New Mexico. All day, every day, guys, 8 and 59. Stay focused. Concentration. Russell Holden, Texas. Dylan Black out of Houston, Mississippi. Dylan put some money in his pocket yesterday. Last night, we had the big money ropings. With those 2 ropings, we paid out over $82,000, ropers. Thanks for coming and being a part of it. Fantastic big money Friday. We do it big. It'll be Russell and Dylan, 29. Brooke Wilson, Trey Allen at 30. Going to be next out. Look at this, 8 and 29. You guys go see that second arena, 8-29. Here's Brooke Wilson, Trey Allen, 30. Elliott and Cody at 31, 32, Sandlin and May. 8 and 45. 8 and 45. Let's go to Elliot and Cody, 31. Sandlin and May, 32 and 3. Ten and 63. It'll be Kendall and Lath at 32. They're going to be here 8:05. Stephen and Corey, 33. Rodriguez and Tijerina at 34. Now, ropers after 40. We'll pause for just a moment. It'll be Steven and Corey, 33. Rudy and Cayetano at 34. Hammonds and Mirabal at 35, 6, and 7. At 40, they're going to give that second arena just a quick drag over there. They'll do that about every 40 teams on the outside pin. So we don't get everything stacked up on them. We'll just pause here for about 5 minutes inside. A good time to go get you in them Coors Lights. It's going to be your 10 and 73, 10-73. But that's after 40. We're at 34. Rudy Rodriguez and Cayetano Tijerina. Want to make sure everything's level and fair and everybody's got a great chance of getting to that short round. It's going to be Rudy Rodriguez, Cayetano Tijerina at 34. Hammonds and Mirabal, 35. English and Vargas at 36. 7, 8, 9, and 40. They are 5 in the field, 11 and 51, 11-5-1. Lee Hammonds and Jodan Mirabal, here's 35. Sterling English, Sean Vargas at 36. Ortiz and Martinez at 37. We need Justin Hughes, Logan Wangert, and Adrian Martinez to the entry office, guys. Justin Hughes, Logan Wangert, Adrian Martinez to the office. Here's Lee Hammonds, Texarkana, Texas. Jodan Mirabal out of Grants, New Mexico. They get it. They're 7 and 44. Sterling English and Sean Vargas. Let's go to 36. 37, Michael Ortiz and Adrian Martinez. Cooper Anderson, Trey Paul at 38. Shakespeare, Miller, 39, then 40. Michael Ortiz and Adrian Martinez, 37 next. Plus 5, going to be 1270. 1270. Michael Ortiz, Adrian Martinez, 37. Cooper Anderson, Trey Paul at 38, 39, and then 40. Cooper Anderson and Trey Paul, you're next out at 38. They got a nickel. They're going to be 12 and 82, 12-82. It'll be Cooper and Trey, 38, Andy and Guy at 39, then 40, Jackson and Roy. We'll pause for just a moment. They're going to be here 882. 39, Andy and Guy. Jackson and Roy at 40, and we'll pause for just a second so they can get that second arena. Just a quick drag. We just don't want to be moving too quick on top of them right there and get Get us a bottleneck. It's going to be your smooth 9 and 54, 954. Jackson Wenger and Roy Montoya. Let's go to Blue Water and Tucumcari, New Mexico. They'll rope. We'll pause for just a moment. While we do that, we got some great things we're going to do. We got Sean Belden with Hamilton Big Country 4. That Hamilton Big Country 4 and Sean Belden have done such a fantastic job, been partners since the very start. They started giving away these King Ranch trucks, and we're happy to have Sean here with us. You need a new truck or one new to you. I'm going to be sure to stop by and talk to him. We're going to be no time here at 40. We're going to hold up here as we spring a leak. Sean, we get everything squared away. It's been a great start to a great day.
It's a good day, isn't it, Farron? Everybody looking good today. Everybody's catching. The weather's nice. It's pretty out here. I'm looking for somebody over here that wants a free T-shirt. I need somebody to raise their hand. Who wants a free T-shirt?
Who wants a free T-shirt?
Hey, right here. I didn't have to go very far.
Look, that didn't take long.
Right here.
Who do you got?
We're about to find out.
Oh, they didn't know they were going to have to talk.
Sydney Favor.
This is Sydney Favor.
And Kelsey Morley.
Kelsey Marley.
Jerry Favor.
And they're protected by Jerry Favor.
Kimberly Favor.
And Kimberly Favor's on the guard crew, too. I got some shirts for you guys, if you'll take one down and pass them around. Who are y'all here to watch? Who are you supporting? Casey Favor. Heading, heeling. What's he doing? He's a header. Is he going to win the pickup? Oh, we got a heap better. If not, he wants a good deal on one anyway. Maybe I don't want him to win, then we'll sell him one, right? No, we're rooting for him to win. Thank you guys for coming out. Farron, there's a lot of people over here. We're going to need some more T-shirts. I saw a couple hands down the way. Where are you guys from? Artesia. Y'all are Bulldogs? Well, them shirts got Bulldogs on them. Good. So do all them pickups. You need to come get one. Right?
They're getting so nervous. I don't even know where we're at now.
We're in Artesia. I mean, Clovis. I mean, yeah. Where are we from?
She was like, I just wanted a free shirt. I didn't want you to talk to me.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to get interrogated over here.
I know. We're going to have to find a new way to do that, Sean, here in just a moment before everybody just sits on their hands.
Yeah, they're going to be giving up on raising them hands here in a minute. Thank you guys for your time. We appreciate y'all.
Folks, be sure to stop by the concession stand, get you something to eat or drink. It is about 1 o'clock, so now you need you a snack. You got you some lunch. Get you something to snack on, and you'll be just right. Stop by and visit all those great vendors. They got some cowhide rugs. Each one of those rugs, folks, is one of a kind. They ain't making another one like it, I promise. All right, let's get back to it. Bobby Boyd and Darian Gonzalez will get ready to go. Red Course, J.C. Archuleta at 42. Bosley and Price at 43. 44 and 5. Begin ready. We'll be coming to you. Again, we'll go down to 100. We're good in here. We'll drag after 100. We appreciate all of you. Let's go to Doc Boyd. It's Bobby Boyd and Darian Gonzalez. We got one here, veterinary medicine, and one, a foot doctor on the backside with a heel rope. Let's get ready to go. It's Boyd and Gonzalez, Coors and Archuleta at 42 to follow. Bobby, Darian, Red, and JC next. They are 7 and 64, 7-6-4. Let's go to Red Course, JC Archuleta, number 42. Marissa Bosley and Justin Price at 43. 44 and 5, get ready. Oh, no. Going to be no time. No time. All right, let's go to Marissa Bosley. Here's Stephenville, Texas. One of those Bosley girls. Teamed up here with Justin Price. Got Michaela Bosley, Shelby Bosley, Marissa Bosley. And here comes Justin Price, La Vita, Colorado. Them Bosley sisters, they can all rope. Here we go. Tyan and Tim at 44. You're going to be next out. Ty Gonzalez, Tim Gonzalez next. There you go, Justin. There's the guy. There's the guy. No, they're going to be here 8 and 36. 8 and 36. Let's go to Steve Frisco and Michael Trujillo. Here's 45. They're going to be here smooth. They are 9 and 18. 9-18. Let's go to Luke and Anthony. They're going to be your +5, 12 and 83 for Luke and Anthony, 1283. Now the rope's going to be Cloud Geisler, T. Woolman, 47, Regensburg and Stansbury at 48. Cloud Geisler and T. Woolman, 47. Here's Arizona and Texas. Travis Regensburg, Jacob Stansbury at 48. Ortega and Buskirk at 49, then 50. Travis Regensburg, Jacob Stansbury at 48 next. They're going to be no time. Let's go to Travis and Jacob, 48. Jose Ortega, Waylon Buskirk at 49, then 50. Newman and Maestas, 51 and 2. Be ready to go. We're just about halfway through this first rotation. We'll drag after 100. In rotation 2, we'll go to about 40 teams and drag. We'll pause for just a little bit and let them drag in Arena 2. Jose and Waylon next out at 49. This team's good with a 7 and 81. Jose Ortega, Waylon Buskirk, 49. Newman and Maestas at 50. 51. Chavez and Pay, 52 and 3. Be ready. Donald Newman and Pedro Maestas at 50. You guys, come on. This team here is going to be no time. Here's Donald and Pedro, number 50, Arizona and New Mexico. It's Springerville, Arizona for Donald Newman. Pedro Maestas, Tomé, New Mexico. Reyes Chavez and Preston Pay at 51. Prats and Satterfield going to be 2 out at 52. 3 and 4 get ready. Reyes and Preston next out. Team here is going to be no time. Let's go down on Reyes and Preston, 51. They'll be followed by 52, Prats and Satterfield. Ruiz and Davis at 53. 4 and 5, get ready. Ashton Prats and Jody Satterfield at 52. You're going to be next. AR +5, 1440. Keep it up, Ropers. Taking the top 30 back. Ashton Prats, Jody Satterfield, 52. Ruiz and Davis at 53. Johnson, Tenorio, 2 out at 54. 5 and 6, get ready to go. Fernando Gan Ruiz and Colin Davis, 53 next. 769, 769. Let's go to Fernando and Colin, number 53. We follow by 54, Travis Johnson, Charles Tenorio. 55, Rogers and Glover. 6 and 7, be ready. Travis and Charles, 54, you're next. Get around. They got him a wrap. They're going to be here 7 and 98. 798. They're off to a great start. Good luck to you in that second arena. Let's go to Travis Johnson and Charles Tenorio Jr. This is 54 to rope. They'll be followed by Jarrett Rogers and Tracy Glover at 55. Jansen and Jade Morris, 2 out at 56. 7-8, be ready. Jarrett and Tracy, you're next out. 5-5. Deuces, 7 and 65. Hey, we got all sevens working for us here for the last three. Jared and Tracy, 55. You're up. Jansen and Jade Morris at 56. Favor and Wright, you're going to be 2 out at 57. 8, 9, and 60. Be ready. Just 45 to go before our drag here in the Coliseum. And then it'll be rotation number 2. Exciting day here at Curry County. Lots of money to be paid out. A King Ranch, brand new. Your truck waiting for you right outside. Jansen and Jaden, 56. You're next out. There's your start, boys. They got it. Goodness. 707. 707. Jansen and Jaden. Here's Milshoe. 56. 7's going to be Casey Favor, Connor Wright, Bell, and Poliello at 58. 9 and 60. Be ready. Casey and Connor at 57, going to be next. They are clean, 996. Let's go to Casey Favor, Artesia. Connor Ride out of Hobbs, number 57. Heaters come across when the time's right. They'll be followed by Michael and Bruno at 58. Cisneros and Black at 59. 60 and 61, be ready. Also, get entered in that 10-5 handicap truck rope, and it is capped at a 5 elite. If you are a 5 elite, can enter 4 times, pick or draw. Now's the time to win you a truck. That 10-5 had 150 in it last time I heard. Get those entries in. Give yourself a chance. Don't let it be too easy. For one of your buddies, here's Casey Favor and Connor Wright, Michael and Bruno at 58, Dustin and Dylan at 59 and 60. Michael Bell, Bruno Poliello at 58. You're next. Smooth run, 862, 862. Michael and Bruno, 58. Dustin and Dylan at 59. Northcutt and Nowlin going to be 2 out at 60, 61 and 2. Be ready. They are $7.99. Nice work. Dustin Cisneros and Dylan Black, here's 59. Chris Northcutt and Trey Nallen at 60. Garcia and Fig at 61. 2 and 3, be getting ready. That is sharp. They're going to be here 660. Stay sharp. 6 and 60. Chris Northcutt and Trey Allen, 60. You'll be followed by 61. Bubba Garcia and Cross Fig. Junior and Miguel going to be 2 out at 62. 3 and 4. Get ready to rope. Bubba Garcia, Cross Fig at 61. You may ride in. are going to be +5. They're 1165, 1165. Bubba Garcia, Crossfig at 61. Junior Miguel at 62. Josh Gaitan and Cayetano Tijerina, you're going to be 2 out at 63. Junior Cervantes, Miguel Martinez at 62. Let's rope. They get reconnected. They're 8 and 78. 878. Junior Cervantes, Miguel Martinez, 62. Josh and Cayetano at 63. Hammonds and May, 2 out at 64. We've got 39 to rope in the go-round. 39. Josh Gaitan and Cayetano Tijerina at 63. You're next. They got 5. They're going to be 11 and 61. 11-6-1. Here's Josh and Cayetano, 63. Lee Hammonds, Lath May at 64. King and Vargas, 2 out at 65. Lee and Lath at 64, you're next. Going to be no time. Let's go to Lee Hammonds and Lath May, 64. Corey King, Sean Vargas at 65. Gutierrez and Martinez, 2 out at 66. 7, 8, 9, and 70. Begin ready. Corey King and Sean Vargas, 65. You're next out. Smooth run, 708. 708. Corey King, Sean Vargas here, 65. 66, Matthew Gutierrez, Adrian Martinez, Anderson and Edwards at 67, 8, 9, and then 70. Here's Corey King on the front side, Gardendale, Texas. Sean Vargas, Hico, Texas. Here's 65. Matthew and Adrian, 66, then 7. Cooper and Shank, you're going to be 2 away. There's going to be no time. Let's go to Matthew and Adrian, 66. Cooper and Shank, 67. Wolven and Paul, 2 out at 68. 9, 70. Get ready to go. Cooper, Anderson, Shank, Edwards, 67 next. And this one gets away from him. Going to be no time. Cooper and Shank, 67. You'll be followed by Mike Wolven, Trey Paul at 68. Shakespeare and Powell going to be 2 out at 69. 70, then 71. Here's Cooper Anderson, Hockley, Texas. Shank Edwards at Lettable Land. There's going to be no time. Let's go down to Mike and Trey, 68. Andy and Hayden, 69. Then 70, Montoya and Lopez. Andy and Hayden at 69 next. 5 and 68. That didn't take long. 5 and 68. Andy and Hayden at 69, then 70, Roy Montoya, Benji Lopez. Rice and Gonzalez going to be 2 out at 71. 72 and 3. They take a no time. Roy and Benji, 70, then 71. Matty Rice, Darian Gonzalez, Townsend Woolsey, 72. 3 and 4, be ready. Just 30 teams to go here in this first rotation, 30 away from a drag. Matty Rice, Darian Gonzalez, 71. You rope next. Healers come on across. Let me take a look at the front. Going to be no time. No time. Matty Rice, Darian Gonzalez at 71. Trip Townsend, Rube Woolsey at 72. Passing and Price, 2 out at 73. 74 and 5. Headed your way. They're going to be no time. Let's go down to Trip and Rube at 72. Passing and Price at 73. For Gonzalez and Gonzalez. $12 and 77. $12.77. That's with a leg. Kirsty Passing and Justin Price. This is 73 to rope. Tying and trading at 74. Boyd and Trujillo at 75, 6 and 7. They're going to be 890. Tying and trading Gonzalez, let's go to 74. Bobby Boyd, Michael Trujillo at 75, 6 and 7. Be ready. All right, guys, put that one away. Get you another. Let's go down to Bobby and Michael at 75, 6 and 7. Be ready. You guys come back around. There's going to be no time. Let's go down to JC and Anthony, 76. Martin and Stansberry, 77. Here's JC and Anthony. Casey and Jacob, 77. Geisler and Taylor, 78, 9, and then 80. Casey Martin, Jacob Stansberry at 77 next. And this one here is going to be +5. They're going to be 11 and 25. They were given the option. They said, yes, we'll take another. Let's go down to Casey and Jacob at 77. 78, Geisler and Taylor. Shahan and Hughes at 79, then 80. Clell Geisler, Calvin Taylor at 78. You're next. There's going to be no time. Here's Clell and Calvin at 78. Casey and Shahan, Justin Hughes, 79. Friskup and Miller. You're going to be 2 out at 80. 81 and 2. Be ready. 25 left to go in the go-around. Casey Shahan, Justin Hughes at 79. You're next. There's going to be no time. Casey Shahan, Justin Hughes, 79. Stephen Guy at 80. Then Carazel and Buskirk. Going to be 2 out at 81. 82, 3, 4, and 5. Be thinking about it. We'll go down to 85. After 85, we'll pick up 74 and 6. Steve and Guy at 80 next to go. Going to be no time. Steve Friskup, Guy Miller, 80. Then 81. Jonathan and Waylon. Elliot and Pedro. You're going to be 2 out at 82, 3, and 4. Be ready. Jonathan Carazel and Waylon Buskirk. You're going to be next out at 81. There are going to be 10 in penalties, a barrier and a leg, 1875. 1875. There's no cut yet, Ropers. Let's go to 81. Jonathan and Waylon. Elliot and Pedro at 82. Then English and Austin, 83. 84 and 5. And then we'll get 74 and 76. Here's Jonathan and Waylon, team 81. They're going to be here 8 and 13. 8, 13. Elliot and Pedro, 82. English and Austin, 83. Get around, boys. They're going to be +5. They're going to be 13, 31. 1331. Sterling English and Darren Austin. Here's 83. Then it'll be 84. Marissa Bosley, Jody Satterfield, 85. Morris and Salmon. Now, folks, we're going to be done early here, and some of you are going to be heading home. Some of you're going to go out and eat. If you go out and eat and you enjoy everything, you be sure to tell me you come here with Tru Roping Productions. Now, if you're acting wrong, you just tell me we're someone else. But enjoy your time here in Curry County. We appreciate all of you coming and hanging out with us. Marissa and Jody, you're going to be next out at 84. If you like this style, this format, going to be here 7 flat. Be sure to let Jerry Trujillo know. 7 flat. If there's anything else we could do better, we also want to know. 7 flat, Marissa and Jody, 84. What we'd like to have is 300 paid teams. It'll be here. Marissa and Jody, Jackson and Wesley, 85. Munoz and Tenorio, 86. And we are thankful for all of you for coming and being a part of it. But let's take it to another level. It'll be Marissa Bosley, Jody Satterfield at 84. Jackson and Wesley at 85. Zane and Charles, 86. Actually, after 85, we'll get the Gonzaleses. 85, Jackson Morris, Wesley Salmon. Come on in. $10.23. Here's 85, Jackson Morris and Wesley Salmon. They'll be followed by 74, Tyan and Trayden Gonzalez. 76, Archuleta and Trujillo. We'll get all that picked up. Team 86, you're 3 away. 18 away from a tractor drag. Seven and 57. Tyan and Trayden, 74. JC and Anthony at 76 to follow. JC Archuleta, Anthony Trujillo, 76. This is 74 roping. Smooth, 775. Now 76. JC and Anthony. Zane and Charles at 86 to follow. Zane Munoz and Charles Tenorio going to be next. I'm going to be no time. Let's go to 86, Zane and Charles. 87, Rudy Rodriguez and Kyle Pratt. Chavez and Wimberley going to be 2 out at 88, 89, and then 90. Rudy and Kyle going to be next out. 87. We got 15 to go. There's going to be no time. Let's go to Rudy Rodriguez, Kyle Prats at 87. 88, Reyes Chavez, Cooper Wimberly, Jansen Morris, Steve Purcella. Going to be 2 out at 89, 90, and 91. Be ready. Going to be no time. Reyes Chavez, Cooper Wimberly at 88, 89, Morris and Purcella, 90 and 91. Be thinking about it. Eight and 51. 851. Jansen Morris, Steve Purcella, 89, then 90. Azael Escovel and Connor Wright, 91. Snooks and Wingert. Azael and Connor at 90 next out. 7 and 26. 7-26. Azael and Connor 90, then Snooks and Wenger at 91. Rogers and Palielo at 92, 3 and 4. Yeah, going to be no time. Let's go now to Michael and Logan, 91. Rogers and Palielo at 92. Cisneros and Nowlin at 93. 4 and 5. Be ready. Jarrett Rogers, Bruno Palielo at 92. You're going to be next. 5. They're going to be 11 and 61. Jarrett Rogers, Bruno Palielo at 92. Dustin and Trey at 93. Garcia and Gaynor going to be 2 out at 94. 5 and 6. We've got 9 to rope, and then we'll drag. They're going to be here. They're going to be no time. Let's go down Dustin and Trey, 93. Well, friends, let's watch Dustin and Trey, then Bubba and Chance at 94. I want you to go see Matty Gonzalez there. Just across the way. And it's a basket of healthy home products that they're going to be giving away. But you got to go introduce yourself. Go sign up for it. Going to be no time. Go see Matty. Bubba and Chance at 94. Mason and Tim, 95. 6. Northcutt and Tijarina. Oh, look at here. We got a kick out of it. We're going to be here 8 and 50. 8 and 50. Let's go to Mason Segura and Tim Gonzalez, 95. Northcutt and Tijarina at 96, 7 and 8. It's going to be Mason and Tim, 95. Northcutt, Tijarina, 96. Eight and 29. 8:29. Let's go to Chris Northcutt and Cayetano Tijarina, 96. Newman and King at 97. Ortiz and Mascarenas at 98, 9, and then 100. 5 away. Donald Newman, Corey King at 97 next out. 5, they're going to be 1187. Here's Donald Newman, Corey King, 97. Michael and Eric at 98, 9, and then 100. Here's Donald Newman, Springerville, Arizona. Corey King, Gardendale, Texas. They'll be followed by Michael Ortiz and Eric Mascarenas at 98. Getting it 6 and 96. Let's go to Michael Ortiz, Eric Mascarenas, 98. Matthew Gutierrez and Irvin Varela at 99. Lance Horner, J.D. McGuire. Guys, you are just 2 away, 3 away from the end of the round. Ropers, it is great to have you all here. Irvin and JD saw each other. Hey, just gave each other the nod. Hey, I'm just an observer making observations right here. Oh, good to see you, JD. Thanks for coming. Matthew and Irvin, 99 next out. 8 and 35. 835. Let's go to Matthew and Irvin, 99. Lance and JD, and then we'll drag. Ropers, we're 2 away. Be sure to stop by, get you something to eat or drink. Get your drink. We'll be right back here with rotation number 2 in just a moment. 2 away. Lance and JD next out. Cleaning it up. They're going to be 1183. Good luck to you guys. 1183. Lance Horner and J.D. McGuire. There's you an excellent saddle maker right here on the front side, Lance Horner. Mississippi is where this guy's from. J.D. McGuire, Midland, Texas. Yeah. He's a 2-footer. 7 and 32. 2-footer. Good work, boys. Go get him. Thank you, Norman. We'll be right back here after the drag. Rotation number 2 is coming up.